Queen Rania belongs to the rare 0.01% of women in the world who have a dramatic change after just one fateful meeting. From an unnoticed girl in Kuwait, Rania suddenly became the Queen of Jordan within a month. Is this considered a miracle? To be honest, Queen Rania herself admitted that she had never thought about becoming a queen, and that it was something that could only happen in fairy tales. Watch how Rania's life mysteriously changes in this video. The first thing that shocked the public about Queen Rania was the inauspicious beginning of her small family. Reportedly, the stability of her family's life in Kuwait was disrupted by the Gulf War in 1991. Amidst the chaos and danger, Rania's family sought refuge in Amman, Jordan. This move was not just a relocation, but a return to their roots, as the Al Yassin family had always maintained a strong connection to Jordan. For Rania, joining her family in Jordan after completing her studies was a natural step, signifying both a personal and professional transition. Despite her birthplace, Rania has always been of Jordanian heritage and held Jordanian citizenship. This duality of her identity, being born in Kuwait but deeply rooted in Jordanian and Palestinian culture, has shaped her worldview and her approach to her role as a public figure. Reflecting on her childhood, Rania described it as very ordinary and private, filled with typical activities such as going to the cinema, the gym, and restaurants, and interacting with people from all walks of life. These experiences, she believes, grounded her and helped her develop a deep sense of empathy and understanding, qualities that are evident in her work today. Queen Rania's family has always been a cornerstone of her life. Her relationship with her parents was particularly strong, and she often spoke of the values and lessons they imparted to her. Her father's death in May 2022 was a significant loss, but Rania continues to honor his memory and the principles he stood for. Her mother, Ilham Yassin, remains a vital presence in her life. On Mother's Day in 2023, Rania expressed her gratitude and admiration for her mother with a heartfelt Instagram post, thanking her for always reminding the family of what truly matters in life. Rania never thought she would become a queen in the future. That's why, in her early adulthood, she had to work many different jobs to make a living. In 1987, Rania left her home in Kuwait to pursue higher education at the American University of Cairo, AUC. This move marked a significant turning point in her life as it exposed her to a broader world of academic rigor and cultural diversity. At AUC, Rania majored in business administration, a choice that reflected her ambition and practical mindset. She graduated in 1991 with a bachelor's degree, equipped with the knowledge and skills to embark on a professional career. Reflecting on her aspirations post-graduation, Rania once shared with Elle magazine, "My parents instilled in my brother, sister, and me the value of hard work as a key to success in life. When I was in college, I studied business, so I would probably have become a businesswoman." Her vision for her future was ambitious. In an interview on 60 Minutes, she revealed that she had once seen herself becoming a CEO. "I thought I would start my own company or something like that. I think I was open to ideas. Like most graduates, I didn't have a set path that I wanted to follow," she explained. Upon completing her studies, Rania returned to Jordan, where she began her career in the financial sector. Her first job was with Citibank, where she quickly demonstrated her competence and business acumen. This role allowed her to gain valuable experience in the corporate world and develop a keen understanding of financial operations and customer relations. After her stint at Citibank, Rania transitioned to a new opportunity with Apple Inc. in Amman. This move was significant, as it placed her at the forefront of the burgeoning tech industry in the Middle East. Working for Apple, a global leader in technology and innovation, provided Rania with insights into cutting-edge business practices and the dynamic nature of the tech industry. Her role at Apple further honed her skills in management, marketing, and strategic planning. However, Rania's career trajectory took an unexpected turn when she met then Prince Abdullah bin al-Hussein of Jordan. Their encounter was a pivotal moment that would change the course of her life. The couple met at a dinner party in early 1993 and quickly formed a strong connection. Can you believe that within 2 months of their first meeting they were engaged? The speed of their courtship might seem extraordinary, but it was rooted in deep mutual affection and respect. In Jordanian tradition, the proposal process involves the groom's father asking for the bride's hand in marriage. This custom was honored in Rania and Abdullah's engagement. Abdullah's father, then King Hussein of Jordan, approached Rania's father, Faisal al-Yasin, to formally request his daughter's hand in marriage. This gesture was not only a nod to cultural traditions, but also a reflection of the deep respect and affection King Hussein had for Rania. Recalling the proposal on the show 60 Minutes, Rania described it as a deeply romantic and joyful moment. The king was very romantic, and he really was very happy that his son had found the right person, she shared. This moment underscored the genuine emotions and the strong family bonds that surrounded their union. At the time of their engagement, neither Rania nor Abdullah had any plans of ascending to the throne. Their relationship was built on love, not on aspirations of royalty. Rania has often emphasized that their love story, despite its royal context, was fundamentally a boy-meets-girl story. At the beginning, it was a bit intimidating to think of meeting a prince and falling in love with a prince, but I think at the end of the day, it was just a boy-meets-girl kind of story, Rania said on 60 Minutes. Then, Queen Rania and King Abdullah's wedding on June 10, 1993, was a spectacular event that captured the hearts of many. Their romance blossomed quickly, culminating in a grand royal wedding that remains a memorable highlight in Jordan's history. The ceremony, held at the Zahran Palace in Amman, was a celebration of love and tradition, attended by royals from around the world and celebrated by the Jordanian public. Rania, at just 22 years old, was radiant in 2 stunning dresses that perfectly encapsulated the grandeur of the occasion. The first dress she wore for the ceremony was an elegant gown adorned with intricate embroidery and delicate beadwork, reflecting both her personal style and the rich cultural heritage of Jordan. Her second dress, worn for the evening festivities, was equally impressive, designed to allow for ease of movement and comfort while maintaining the regal aesthetics appropriate for a royal bride. The couple's procession through the streets of Amman in a Rolls-Royce was a sight to behold. As they made their way from the Zahran Palace, they were greeted by jubilant crowds, eager to catch a glimpse of the newlyweds. The streets were lined with well-wishers, waving flags and cheering, adding to the festive atmosphere. This public celebration emphasized the deep connection between the royal family and the Jordanian people. The after-party was a luxurious affair, bringing together royals and dignitaries from around the globe. The opulence of the event was evident in every detail, from the lavish decorations to the sumptuous feast prepared for the guests. Music, dancing, and heartfelt speeches marked the evening, creating an unforgettable experience for everyone present. The day was declared a national holiday, allowing the entire nation to join in the celebrations and share in the joy of the royal couple. Fast forward to 2023, Queen Rania and King Abdullah's wedding served as an inspiration for their son Crown Prince Hussein's wedding to Rajwa al-Saif. Remarkably similar in many aspects, Hussein and Rajwa's wedding was also held at the Zahran Palace and featured several elements reminiscent of his parents' special day. This included the grand processional, the luxurious after-party, and the presence of international royalty and dignitaries. Queen Rania, reflecting on these significant milestones, expressed her profound happiness and gratitude. Celebrating her son's wedding, followed closely by her 30th wedding anniversary with King Abdullah, she shared a heartfelt message on Instagram. "Each passing day brings us closer, And each passing year shows me just how incredibly blessed I am to spend my life with you. Happy 30th anniversary, my king. Queen Rania and King Abdullah's journey into parenthood began soon after their fairy tale wedding in 1993. Their first child, Crown Prince Hussein, was born in 1994, marking the start of their family life. Queen Rania, at the age of 24, embraced motherhood with grace and a deep sense of responsibility, setting the tone for her role as a devoted parent. Princess Iman, their second child, followed in 1996, bringing further joy to the royal couple. 2 years later, in 2000, Princess Salma was born, expanding their family circle. The birth of Prince Hashem in 2005 completed their family of 4 children, each one adding a unique dimension to Queen Rania and King Abdullah's lives. Despite the demands of her role as Queen of Jordan and her international responsibilities as a prominent advocate for education, women's rights, and health initiatives, Queen Rania remained deeply involved in her children's upbringing. She spoke openly about the challenges and joys of motherhood, revealing that with each new addition to the family, she continued to learn and grow. In an interview with Hello magazine, Queen Rania candidly shared her feelings after the birth of Prince Hashem, expressing how each child brought new experiences and kept her engaged in the journey of motherhood. "You would think that I would be more confident and unperturbed by the whole thing by the 4th time around, but I'm not. In fact, in many ways, it feels like he is my first baby, and I still find myself nervous and fumbling at times," she revealed, highlighting the universal emotions shared by many mothers. Queen Rania's commitment to being a present parent was evident throughout her children's upbringing. Despite her busy schedule, she made it a priority to personally engage in their daily lives. This included tasks as simple yet meaningful as picking them up from school, a choice she made deliberately to ensure her children felt her presence and support. Reflecting on her role as both a queen and a mother, Queen Rania emphasized the importance of balancing her public responsibilities with her private life. In an interview on 60 Minutes, she expressed her desire for her children to view her as any other mother deeply involved in their lives. "I want them to feel that I am just like any other mother, that I am very involved in their lives, that I care, and I know what's going on," she stated, underscoring her dedication to maintaining a close connection with her children despite the demands of royalty. In 1999, Queen Rania's life underwent a dramatic transformation when, at the age of 28, she unexpectedly became the Queen Consort of Jordan. Her journey to royalty began when she married Prince Abdullah bin al-Hussein, who was not initially in line to ascend the Jordanian throne. Prior to his father King Hussein's passing, Prince Abdullah's uncle, Prince Hassan, was designated as the heir apparent. However, shortly before King Hussein's death in February 1999, he altered the succession plan, naming Prince Abdullah as his successor. This decision set the stage for Abdullah's rapid ascension to become King Abdullah II of Jordan just 1 month later. In Jordan, as in other monarchies, titles and roles are not automatically inherited but bestowed upon individuals by the reigning monarch. Therefore, when King Abdullah II assumed the throne, Queen Rania was not immediately conferred the title of queen. It wasn't until about a month after Abdullah became king that he formally designated Rania as Queen Consort of Jordan. This momentous occasion marked the beginning of Queen Rania's official role in Jordanian public life and her dedication to serving her country and its people. Reflecting on her unexpected journey to royalty, Queen Rania has expressed a deep belief in fate and destiny, remarking in an interview on 60 Minutes, "I'm a strong believer in fate and destiny, and I just think that this was what was written for me." Her transition to becoming queen brought with it not only the privileges, but also the immense responsibilities associated with her position. As a young queen consort, Queen Rania quickly found herself immersed in the complexities of state affairs, diplomacy, and the public spotlight. The role of the Queen Consort in Jordan is multifaceted, requiring a blend of traditional duties and modern advocacy. Queen Rania embraced her new responsibilities with grace and determination, focusing particularly on issues affecting women, children, education, and cultural dialogue. Her approach to queenship was marked by a proactive engagement in social and humanitarian causes, using her platform to advocate for positive change, both domestically and internationally. However, alongside the privilege and opportunity of queenship, Queen Rania acknowledged the challenges and adjustments it brought to her personal life. In an interview, she candidly shared, "At times I miss the days when I could just put my head down on the pillow with nothing to worry about but my own family. There's no shortage of things to worry about, and I think that's been the drastic change in my life." Despite the demands of her public role, Queen Rania remained deeply committed to her family, maintaining a balance between her duties as queen and her role as a loving wife and mother. Rania's life as queen changed in a positive way. She has utilized her position as Queen Consort to advocate for women's empowerment and social justice, both within Jordan and globally. Since the early days of her role, she has been actively involved in initiatives aimed at improving the lives of women, particularly through economic empowerment and advocacy against harmful practices. Early in her tenure as Queen Consort, Queen Rania focused on providing opportunities for women to achieve financial independence through microcredit loans. These loans, often small in amount yet significant in impact, empowered women in Jordan to start their own businesses and become self-sufficient. Reflecting on the transformative power of microcredit, Queen Rania highlighted in an interview on 60 Minutes, "It's incredible to see what a loan of about $200, how that can transform a person's life. As you can see here, she's independent. She feels empowered. She has more control over her life and is a decision-maker within her own household." This initiative not only empowered individual women, but also contributed to the economic growth and stability of communities across Jordan. Throughout her tenure as Queen Consort, Queen Rania has consistently emphasized the importance of women's participation in the workforce and their essential role in national development. In a 2005 interview with Consort magazine, she articulated her belief in the economic and social benefits of empowering women. By empowering women and giving them skills, money, and confidence, their self-respect increases, as does the respect they receive from their family and community. The inclusion of women at all levels of economies is a powerful engine for national development. Queen Rania's advocacy has extended beyond mere rhetoric. She has actively supported programs and policies that promote gender equality and empower women to contribute meaningfully to their societies. In addition to economic empowerment, Queen Rania has been a vocal advocate for women's safety and rights, particularly in combating practices such as honor killings. Honor killings, tragically prevalent in various parts of the world, involve the murder of women perceived to have brought shame or dishonor upon their families, often through perceived violations of moral codes, such as engaging in relationships outside of marriage. Queen Rania has used her platform to raise awareness about this issue, speaking out against honor killings and advocating for legal reforms and societal change to protect women from such violence. Her efforts have been instrumental in raising international awareness and encouraging dialogue on this critical human rights issue. Beyond her domestic initiatives, Queen Rania has played a prominent role on the global stage as a passionate advocate for women's rights and social justice. She has addressed international forums and conferences, highlighting the importance of gender equality, women's empowerment, and the elimination of harmful practices that undermine women's rights and dignity. Her advocacy has contributed to shaping global discourse on gender equality and has inspired action to empower women and girls worldwide. Besides, Queen Rania of Jordan has been a steadfast advocate for education, recognizing its transformative power in shaping individuals and societies. Throughout her tenure as Queen Consort, she has championed various initiatives aimed at improving educational opportunities for children and youth in Jordan and beyond. In the mid-2000s, Queen Rania intensified her efforts to enhance educational quality and access in Jordan. One significant initiative was her support for the establishment of a children's museum in Jordan, aimed at providing interactive and educational experiences for young learners. This initiative reflected her commitment to fostering creativity, critical thinking, and exploration among children, recognizing the importance of hands-on learning in early childhood development. Education reform has been a cornerstone of Queen Rania's agenda. In a 2006 interview with ABC, Queen Rania articulated her vision for educational reform in Jordan, stating, "We've gone beyond just access and parity to more innovative tools that involve public and private partner collaboration, really going into our classrooms and upgrading the curricula, improving the training of the teachers, introducing information technology into the classroom, and all the while trying to make sure that our children are encouraged to question, to debate, to create, so to really think for themselves." Her efforts focused not only on expanding access to education, but also on improving its quality through curriculum enhancements, teacher training programs, and the integration of technology to better prepare students for the challenges of the modern world. Queen Rania's commitment to education extends to higher education as well. She has been instrumental in creating scholarship programs aimed at making higher education more accessible to Jordanian citizens, particularly focusing on empowering women through education. These scholarships include opportunities to study at prestigious institutions such as her alma mater, the American University of Cairo, and the IE Business School in Madrid, Spain. By establishing these scholarships, Queen Rania has provided pathways for talented Jordanian students, especially women, to pursue advanced studies and contribute to their communities and beyond. Queen Rania of Jordan has dedicated herself to addressing critical social issues and advocating for vulnerable populations, particularly children, both within Jordan and globally. Her journey as an advocate began even before she became Queen Consort, but her role amplified significantly upon assuming the title in 1999. A pivotal aspect of Queen Rania's advocacy has been her commitment to raising awareness about child abuse in Jordan. Recognizing the taboo nature of this issue globally, Queen Rania sought to break the silence surrounding child abuse within Jordanian society. In an interview on 60 Minutes, she highlighted the initial denial and reluctance to discuss child abuse in many countries, including Jordan. "What we have done in Jordan is to discuss it, to say that, it does happen here, and it's okay to talk about it," Queen Rania emphasized. Her efforts aimed not only to shed light on the issue, but also to encourage a national dialogue and support systems for victims and survivors of child abuse. Beyond Jordan, Queen Rania has extended her advocacy for children's rights through her long-standing partnership with UNICEF. She has served as a goodwill ambassador for UNICEF, and in 2007, at the age of 36, she was appointed as the organization's first eminent advocate for children. In this role, Queen Rania has worked tirelessly to improve the lives of children worldwide, focusing on areas such as education, health, and protection. Education has been a cornerstone of Queen Rania's efforts to empower children, particularly girls. She believes strongly in the transformative power of education to break cycles of poverty and inequality. Queen Rania has advocated for increased access to quality education, especially for marginalized communities and girls who face significant barriers to schooling. She has championed initiatives that promote girls' education, emphasizing its role in fostering economic empowerment, social inclusion, and sustainable development. Queen Rania of Jordan has embraced social media as a powerful tool for communication, connection, and advocacy, leveraging her platforms to engage with a global audience and share insights into her life, work, and causes close to her heart. Her journey into the digital realm began in 2008 at the age of 37, when she launched a YouTube channel, marking her official foray into online communication. In an interview with Stellar, Queen Rania reflected on the transformative impact of social media on her role as a queen and public figure. Sometimes it can be hard to connect with people when you're a queen. To some extent, I think social media has opened a window into my life and helped demystify who I am and what I do, she shared. Recognizing the potential of digital platforms to foster transparency and accessibility, Queen Rania saw social media as a means to bridge gaps and engage directly with audiences worldwide. Her decision to maintain an active presence on social media was not without controversy initially. Some viewed her openness and engagement online as unconventional for a royal, yet Queen Rania remained steadfast in her belief in the importance of transparency and authenticity in the digital age. In an interview with The Telegraph in 2009, she addressed criticisms, stating, "People say I am very unconventional for being so present online, but the world is changing. I think the theme of our community is openness and transparency. You just have to make sure you have nothing to hide, then there is nothing to be worried about." Over the years, Queen Rania's online presence has grown significantly, with a substantial following across multiple platforms. She boasts over 18 million followers on Facebook, where she shares updates, insights, and personal reflections. On Instagram, she connects with over 10 million followers, offering glimpses into her daily life, travels, and advocacy efforts. Her presence on X, formerly Twitter, also commands over 10 million followers, making her a prominent voice in the digital space. Queen Rania of Jordan has garnered global acclaim not only for her impactful humanitarian work, but also for her impeccable sense of style, often drawing comparisons to iconic figures like Jackie Kennedy. Her fashion choices, characterized by colorful, fitted yet modest attire from renowned designers like Givenchy and Burberry, have consistently placed her among the best-dressed first ladies worldwide. Throughout her tenure as Queen Consort of Jordan, Queen Rania's wardrobe has been a subject of admiration and scrutiny alike. Known for her elegant and sophisticated ensembles, she has skillfully balanced cultural sensitivity with contemporary fashion trends, setting a standard for royal attire that resonates internationally. Despite the attention her fashion garners, Queen Rania remains steadfast in prioritizing her substantive work over superficial matters. In a 2019 interview with Harper's Bazaar Arabia, she emphasized, "I am very passionate about my work, and the clothes I wear don't have any bearing on that. I am also very mindful that I have a duty to represent my country well. So, rather than follow the latest trends, I aim to dress in a way that reflects who I am." This statement underscores her deliberate approach to fashion, ensuring that her attire complements rather than overshadows her role as a global advocate and leader. Her commitment to using fashion as a form of cultural diplomacy is evident in her choice of attire for official engagements and public appearances. Queen Rania's outfits often incorporate elements of Jordanian and Middle Eastern culture, showcasing intricate designs and fabrics that celebrate her heritage while projecting a modern and progressive image of Jordan to the world. What do you think about Queen Rania and the dramatic change in her life? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this, and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.